Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching me, I made a what if around 5 months ago, but I decided to make a comeback. Thank you to Major Dragon for helping me make this video, as well as making the thumbnail. Shout out to him. He is an amazing, awesome guy. Anyways, let's get straight into the what if, shall we? Our story begins in the Namek saga where Goku was battling Frieza. As Namek was soon to explode, this time when Goku does defeat Frieza and flees Namek, once he lands on the planet Yardrat, the story changes forever. This timeline, Goku never leaves Super Saiyan. It becomes his natural state. When Goku awakens, he is shocked to see that he is stuck in Super Saiyan. And most would say, wouldn't Goku have ki and anger issues while being in this form or state? But we are going to treat this form like Master Super Saiyan, where it has a natural base, we're just natural base now. So no ki drain or anything like that, and he has full control over his emotions. But he of course keeps the power up, remaining in Super Saiyan. So Goku would spend the same 1 year learning instant transmission, and he would arrive back on Earth like the original, where Trunks already has beaten Mecha Frieza. And everyone was surprised to see Goku looking different, but his power level was absurd. Trunks was happy to see how strong Goku is, and he in turn told him about the androids. Proceeded to give him the heart virus medicine, so Goku then trains for 3 years with Gohan and Piccolo. The same events happen, where Goku falls ill to the heart virus once he begins fighting Android 19, but Vegeta shows up, the Prince of all hairlines, saves the day, and kills Android 19. But Dr. Gero still escapes and activates Android 17 and 18, who they then turn on Gero and kill him. And then they proceed to activate Android 16, and then they beat up the Z-Fighters like the original timeline, but they seem to be less evil than the future counterparts. Piccolo still goes to Fusakami, and he still fights Android 17 like originally. And Piccolo does slightly better here because he has trained with a stronger Goku over the past 3 years. But 17 still has the stamina advantage, of course. And Cell still arrives and absorbs 17 after beating Piccolo, who is tired and worn out from his battle with 17. And after he absorbs 17, he then begins to search for Android 18. And then Tien still holds Cell down, and Vegeta finishes his training with Trunks and arrives to fight second form Cell. He then turns Ascended Super Saiyan and easily overwhelms Cell before he makes one of the stupidest and dumbest choices and allows Cell to absorb 18, thus creating Perfect Cell, who beats Vegeta easily. And now with Goku awakened, he knows he cannot match Cell just yet, so he must continue his training of Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber. Him and Gohan train for 1 year, and Goku learns of Gohan having Super Saiyan 2. But the change here is Goku would be able to learn Super Saiyan 2 himself earlier, and as to the reason why he would unlock Super Saiyan 2 much earlier than in canon is much because of his mastery over Super Saiyan and being stuck in this state and having to get used to it, having to master the form. And the reason why he can is because he spent nearly 5 years in Super Saiyan non-stop. Add the fact he spent a year on Yardrat and 3 years training, then 1 year in the hyperbolic time chamber, meaning 5 years of Super Saiyan training. He would have unlocked Super Saiyan 2. With this power, he feels he can match Cell. So once him and Cell go at it, at the Cell games, Goku is a clear match for Cell and is able to overwhelm him this time. Goku would still gut punch Cell and force him to spit out Android 18. This would therefore revert Cell to a second state, or second form, whatever you want to call it. And with that, Goku would kill Cell with a full power Kamehameha, ending the Cell arc. This means that Goku is alive, meaning there's no fusion ability. During the 7 years, the changes are noticeable, with Goten becoming much stronger than in canon, then becoming even stronger than even Trunks. He would easily beat Trunks easily in their match. As for Gohan, he would still study but not be rusty or slack off as much, and he's a lot stronger than in the original. So they would, but as in the original, they would meet up for the World Tournament, and Vegeta would not have a midlife crisis this time. He respects Goku as number one for now. Also, I believe that Goten has far better potential than Trunks. His potential is much higher, as the Son family has overall more potential. A buff mommy like Chi-Chi, who trains and has better genetics for martial arts, as well as plus Goku, who is a Saiyan. You get a strong hybrid. So, not saying that Trunks is not strong, as he is a hybrid Saiyan, but Goten and Gohan both have better potential. Because of Vegeta accepting Goku as the number one for now, he doesn't have as much evil in his heart as the original. The Supreme Kai still shows up like originally. He appears, and Spokovich still beats on Videl like originally, which Gohan has met and still goes to originally Orange Star High School. And Yamcha steals Gohan's energy when he powers up against Kibito, turning Super Saiyan 2. And his power level be pretty high comparing to Majin Vegeta and Goku. They follow to Babidi's ship, and Babidi does try and take over Vegeta, but it fails like originally because Vegeta already accepts that Goku's number one and better than him for now. So he rejects the Majin's control, and Babidi would be killed because there's nothing that they can do, so Buu isn't revived. If you want to add the fact that Gohan is relevant to Super Saiyan 2, Goku and Majin Vegeta, so let's say Buu had the energy to be revived, he would be overwhelmed by Goku and turn on Babidi, and spared the same events would happen with Super Buu forming either two routes. Either Gohan gets potential unlocked, and with Goku and Vegeta's help, Super Buu would be beaten, or Goku and Vegeta fuse to Vegito and force out Kid Buu, who Goku fights and defeats. In their battle, either way, Majin Buu would be beaten or not even released. So either way, the Z-Fighters win. Now that is over there, would be peace once more. And as for Dragon Ball Daima, a lot would go similar because Goku max form is Super Saiyan 3 by that time. Goku would still get Super Saiyan 4 by Neva, as he was beaten by Goma and using Super Saiyan 4, and as an adult he was able to defeat Goma, winning the battle either way like the original. As for the Battle of Gods arc, it would go similar with Floyd Beerus waking up, having dreams of being to rival his power, and after some thinking he remembers the Super Saiyan God. He learns that in some of the Saiyans survived Frieza's destruction of planet Vegeta, and to his shock, Frieza was killed by a Saiyan known as Son Goku, who used Super Saiyan to beat him. This interests Beerus. So he heads to Earth, where Bulma was having a 38th birthday party. Beerus would fight Super Saiyan 4 Goku and even Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but they would lose, being no match, as Goku would still become the Super Saiyan God, which looks like a red Super Saiyan form, and he battles Beerus and does well, but then he loses the form and is back to normal Super Saiyan. And one huge difference is Goku can feel the God Ki within him. He powers up again and fuses it with his natural Super Saiyan base form. Becomes SSJB, aka Super Saiyan Blue, for the first time, shocking Beerus and Whis that he can do that with his new power, even stronger than before, around 50 times stronger. He's able to match Beerus much better, of course, but he couldn't win. But then he handles a lot better and impresses Beerus. But Goku loses stamina and he loses the match. Beerus is very impressed, so he spares Earth for now and wants to fight Goku again. Soon Vegeta trains with Whis, and Goku finds out, and the two train together for the next threats. But we'll get to that in the Universe 6 tournament in the next part. But if you guys like my content as it's my first video, let me know down below for part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed.